Hello, hello, and welcome back. I am Tanya. I am your cash flow strategist, and today is day 12, the biggest NIL money mistakes athletes make. So, yesterday we talked about one specific mistake, not setting aside enough money for taxes. Today, I want to widen that out a little bit because taxes are just one piece of a bigger pattern that I've seen over and over with NIL athletes. The deal comes in, the money feels unlimited, and decisions get made fast before anyone's thought it through. So today I want to walk through some of the biggest questions that NIL money mistakes that I see can answer that are beyond just the tax one we already covered. So question one, what's the first mistake I see most often? Lifestyle inflation. This is when spending grows to match the new income immediately. An athlete goes from stretching a meal plan to getting wired five figures, and within weeks, the spending has matched that windfall completely. Sometimes it can look like new clothes, new tech, a new car payment. None of that's wrong on its own, but when every dollar that comes in goes right back out, there's no cushion left for the slow months or for taxes or for anything else for that matter. So, question two, why does that happen so fast? Well, peer pressure plays a huge role in that. When teammates are buying things, posting things, flexing for the gram, there's real social pressure to keep up. I've heard athletes say it directly. I know I shouldn't have bought that, but everyone else was flexing, so I had to too. That's not a character flaw. That's just what happens when sudden money meets social comparison and nobody's talked about a plan ahead of time. Question three, what's the biggest mistake? Mixing personal and NIL money in the same account. Again, this is like the third time I've said it, right? When everything sits in one account, you lose the ability to see what's actually yours to spend versus what's already owed to the IRS or what needs to be set aside for your future goals. It also makes tax season a nightmare because now someone has to go back through months and months and months of transactions trying to separate what was NIL income from what was regular spending money. A dedicated NIL account fixes this in about 5-10 minutes. So, do athletes need an LLC for their NIL deals? This is one of the most common questions and one of the most common sources of confusion. Most everyone will tell an athlete that they need an LLC, and most athletes have no idea what that actually means. The honor answer is this: it depends. It depends on the size and structure of the deals. An LLC can offer liability protection and certain tax advantages, but it can also come with paperwork and costs. The mistake isn't having or not having an LLC, right? The mistake is making the decision based on what a teammate or someone else did instead of what actually fits your situation. So, what's a mistake parents sometimes makes? Treating the NIL money as family resources without a conversation first. Some of y'all might come for me in the comments, but listen, I know this is a sensitive one, and I want to be careful here because most parents have sacrificed a lot to get their athlete to this point. But when NIL money starts flowing and there isn't a clear, honest conversation about what it's for, who has access to it, it can create tension. The athletes who navigate this best are the ones who have that boundary conversation early with love, not after resentment's already built up. So, what about spending on things that make you look successful? Well, this connects back to needs versus wants. There is a difference between a need, a want, and a want that only exists because of social pressure. A new pair of cleats might be a need. A car bought to match what a teammate just posted is usually something else entirely. The athletes who build something lasting are the ones who can pause and ask, is this actually what I want? Or is this what I think I'm supposed to want right now? And the final question, what is the single biggest mistake underneath all of these? Treating money like it's temporary. Treating money like it's temporary instead of treating it like real income that deserves a real plan. It's easy to think this is extra. This is a bonus. I'll figure it out later. But NIL income is real income, and it deserves the same intentionality as any paycheck. That single mindset shift from windfall to income changes almost every decision that follows it. None of these mistakes mean that anything is wrong with you. None of these mean that nobody handed you, all this money and told you to figure it out, right? This just means that nobody handed you a plan before the money showed up. The good news is this: it's not too late to build one. It's not too late to build a plan. Start with one account, one boundary conversation, and one honest look at where your money's actually going. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 13. Bye.